होएगा अब उधर अड्डा ना होएगा हमारे मेरा इधर आला दिल है उधर जो अंधेरा भी उधर ने बताया अड्डा होएगा मेरा प्यारा इधर में दिल है मेरा एक ही दिल है पता नहीं क्या होएगा अब उधर अड्डा ना होएगा हमारे मेरा इधर आला दिल है उधर जो अंधेरा भी उधर ने बताया क्या होएगा मेरा प्यारा इधर में दिल है मेरा एक ही दिल है
Lot was riding on this innings for Amla. Question marks over how he's fallen away of late. Just been such a wonderful performer for South Africa. He'd be hugely disappointed. A good catch in the gully though.
That had turned him square. Amla trying to guide it on the leg side, get the thick edge straight to gully. Beautiful bowling for Army.
Amla gone for 8, it's 43 for 2. Tennis De Bruyne. Best score for 101. Gone, there's another one. Belatedly tried to take the bat away. And it's Shaheen Afridi who gets the third.
Well, it's been an excellent over from Shaheen Afridi. We spoke about the patience. The consistency was there and he got the reward. Quick turnaround from Pakistan after the drinks break. 2 quick wickets. Amla, Elgar, big ones as well. The leave play, caught first slip, gone.
If you can look where he's actually batting, it's almost like he's batting outside off stump.
Elgar gone for 22, it's 43 for 3. Gone! First ball! Oh, wow! Shaheen Afridi. Pakistan punch back.
He's on hat-trick. He's on hat-trick. Look at Pakistanis having a ball. Faf du Plessis. Look at that. Right on the length. Straight into the palms of the Abaraza. Look at him. Having fun, enjoying the moment.
South Africa's captain gone first ball. South Africa 43 for 4. Nicely timed. These are precious runs.
Hassan Ali was guilty early on today of bowling some wonderful deliveries to Aiden Markram and then sliding in the odd straight one over pitched. On 2 occasions I can remember he got clipped through the leg side in similar fashion to this shot. Nicely played by Bavuma.
That sort of ball is what we saw in the earlier part of their effort. That's a gift, really, to a top-class player. Tiernas De Bruyne goes to 14 from 23 hard-fought deliveries. Runs here. So Mohamed Amir switching back to over the wicket and bowling a similar delivery to the one he bowled to Tiernas De Bruyne, and in fairness to Bavumba, he did find the footmarks, or rather the footwork.
short and hammered. That's a very strong shot indeed. It's gone for 6 runs.
Well, that length was created because he used his feet to the ball earlier, bowled at him, and so it worked perfectly. Rock back and hit it strongly for 6.
That's a nice shot. That is beautifully played. It wasn't all that short. Well in front of square for 4.
Yeah, he waited and waited, and in the end it was a spanking shot, really. It was well timed and elegantly played.
There you go. There's some skill for you. Good length, good line as well. Had him not sure whether to leave or to play. And Tiernas de Bruin is gone.
Yeah, good cricket all round from Pakistan. Sarfraz makes a decision to get the leg spinner out of the attack. Amir comes in, bowls 5 good deliveries. Good line, good length, draws the outside edge. Through him bowling with control, they have the 3 slips and a gully. They don't need the 3 slips or gully. It goes straight to the wicketkeeper. And that's an important blow for Pakistan. A huge wicket. Tiernas de Bruin has to go for 29. Pakistan have their 5th. South Africa, 112 on the board.
On for a couple. Staying on to 13. I wanted to sneak another, and Mavuma says no risks required. Umpire S. Ravi calls stumps, and it's some glove love between South Africa's batsmen as they end day 1. 127 for 5 in response to Pakistan 181 all out.
So the wickets kept on falling in the third session of play as well on day 1.
शहजादे दुनिया को दिखाने आए हैं हम दीवाने फिर से गेम उठाने पूछो ना ये कैसी रात होगी आज हर सू चारों तरफ होगी अपनी बात फिर सीटी बजेगी स्टेज सजेगा और ताली बजेगी अब खेल जमेगा फिर सीटी बजेगी स्टेज सजेगा और ताली बजेगी अब खेल जमेगा ला 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 ला
Well, for South Africa,
the atmosphere here is electric. That'll certainly get him going. You make me feel so alive. Moving like a soldier.
बरसात में क्यों ना हो जाएं पकौड़े और टपाल दानेदार तुम मैं और एक कप चाय।
इस महंगाई में जब कीमतें जाएं ऊपर, सर्फ एक्सेल के दाम जाएं नीचे। अब मिले सर्फ एक्सेल के 1 kg पैक पे पूरे 20 और हाफ kg पैक पे 10 रुपए की शानदार बचत।
Pepsi Cricket Music, the choice of every generation.
एक्साइटिंग मैचेस को और इंटेंस बनाए टपाल दानेदार तुम मैं और एक कप चाय।
मिस्टर चेंज का काम चेंज पे चेंज और लाइफस्टाइल भी रोज के रोज चेंज।
ये चेंज तो लाए सिर्फ OLX। बस तस्वीरें लो, डिटेल्स के साथ टैग लगाओ और बेच दो सही खरीदार को।
OLX
बेच दे।
Moving like a soldier.
गर्मा गर्म खबरों को हजम करने के लिए टपाल दानेदार तुम मैं और एक कप चाय।
Pepsi Cricket Music, the choice of every generation.
हलीब अपने मुनफरिद निजाम की बदौलत दूध की हर बूंद में आला क्वालिटी की जमानत देता है।
हलीब की क्वालिटी वाकई सबसे मुनफरिद है।
हलीब में है सब कुछ सचमुच।
एक्साइटिंग मैचेस को और इंटेंस बनाए टपाल दानेदार, तुम, मैं और एक कप चाय।
इस महंगाई में जब कीमतें जाएं ऊपर, सब एक्सेल के दाम जाएं नीचे। अब मिले सब एक्सेल के एक केजी पैक पे पूरे 20 और हाफ केजी पैक पे
साके दिल न संभल पाए, देख के तेरी जान निकल जाए। रोकना चाहोगे तो न रुकेंगे हम, मार के बाजी ये रहेंगे हम। जीत हो या हार हो दिल में अपने प्यार हो, नाच नाच झूम झूम गले मिलेंगे। फिर सीटी बजेगी, स्टेज सजेगा और ताली बजेगी, अब खेल जमेगा। फिर सीटी बजेगी, स्टेज सजेगा और ताली बजेगी, अब खेल जमेगा। ला 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 ला। हम वार के नजरें उतार के थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार से दिल जीत जाए। सुबह अखबारों में गलियों बाजारों में सैकड़ों हजारों में आ छा जाए। होठों पे सबके होगा अपना नाम, जश्न का सा समा हो सरेआम। पूछो ना ये कैसी रात होगी आज, हर सू चारों तरफ होगी अपनी बात। फिर सीटी बजेगी, स्टेज सजेगा और ताली बजेगी, अब खेल जमेगा। फिर सीटी बजेगी, स्टेज सजेगा और ताली बजेगी, अब खेल जमेगा। ला 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 ला।
10 रुपए की शानदार बचत।
Pepsi. But Babar stood tall. Olivia's career best ensured Pakistan was shot out for 181. It was then time for the Pak Pacers to be set loose as they wrecked the South Africa top order. It's all to play for on day 2 in Centurion. This is Test cricket at its best. It's a fascinating day's play in prospect. Day 2 of the first test as South Africa have taken on Pakistan at Supersport Park in Centurion. A very warm welcome to Straight Drive. We're of course building to day 2, and once again I have with me Bazid Khan and of course Herschel Gibbs. 15 wickets, gentlemen, in day 1. Should we expect the same today?
Let's hope not. You know, it'd be nice to see some runs scored today. You know, typical Centurion wicket, lots on offer for the seamers on day 1, and I think the spoils are probably even at this stage. So I think South Africa just maybe bowled slightly better than Pakistan have. They found the right lengths a little bit early on.
Basit, in hindsight, what could be the thought process when Pakistan opted to bowl first, bat first?
Well, obviously the one aspect was that they wanted Yasir Shah to be in play, and fourth innings you get the runs on the board. It's always the case when you get the runs on the board in the first innings, that then the fourth innings your spinner comes into the play. And before the test match or before the series, Sarfaraz mentioned that he was looking at Yasir to be the trump card, but seeing the pitch, seeing how green it was, you have to actually weigh in those factors. I think you have to weigh in that you're actually going to plan for what's right now rather than what you're going to see 2-3 days later. So maybe 50-50 decision, maybe this might be a blessing in disguise because the ball is staying low, and I reckon the uneven bounce Herschel mentioned this yesterday and he'll know better, but the uneven bounce will be further exaggerated as play goes on.
Let's just recap what happened on day one first before we head any further in this show building up to day two. So Pakistan, of course, won the toss, elected to bat, and they were out for 181. Babar Azam, well, he was the man for them. 71 at one stage. They were 111 for 8. But look at that performance from Dewan Olivier, 6 for 37. And in reply, South Africa were 127 for 5. And still trailed by 54 runs and have got 5 wickets in hand, with Bauma also playing really well at the end of the day's play yesterday. And the star of the show was the man that we thought there's a backup bowler, but he was anything but a backup bowler in the end. 6 for 37, a career best for him. What impressed you the most about Olivier?
Yeah, I think he came in bowled with some good pace, you know, the energy. I think most importantly, he hit the right areas. You can get carried away when you see a bit of grass and, you know, thinking that, you know, to bang it in short is probably the length that you need to bowl. But he, as always, at Centurion on the first day, with that slow, steep bounce, you know, he got the ball fuller, he gave it a chance to swing and seam. So he got the, you know, the balls on the right lengths and the right areas, and caused the Pakistani batsmen some indecision. And, you know, luckily for him, found the edges on quite a few occasions. Full credit to him.
Yeah, brilliant bowling. I mean, of course, he was filling the shoes of Vernon Philander, very big shoes to fill. But now, with a 6 for, do you think that it will be just a bit of a tricky situation for the selectors in South Africa?
Oh, different bowler altogether. Vernon Philander, he's a new ball bowler. He's a
But how do you justify dropping somebody like him who's taken 6
well,
for 37?
he's still your third choice. So if you play 4, then you play him. You can't sort of leapfrog him right now. If you look at Vernon Philander's record, and this is just his first 6 for, you can't really compare the two in terms of quality of what Philander has done for so long. So basically, they'll have their pecking order. They'll have their bowlers that, okay, Rabada 1 or Steyn, whatever pecking order there is. And right now, I think Olivier's done wonders, but he still needs to climb up that pecking order and to get his place in the side. But he bowled really well yesterday. I thought he bowled the bouncer very well, and he sort of, with that steep bounce, he made the batsman think about that, and then the sucker ball, which was pitched up, and I thought the pace was up, and it took Pakistan by surprise a little bit, because you were thinking Steyn and Rabada with that pace, and you sort of, Olivier comes in and you sort of, well, third change or second change, he comes in and you sort of relax a little, or you can get runs off him, but he really impacted the game.
And of course, they hadn't seen much of Olivier before this, at how he bowls, and he did surprise and bowled really well. One of his victims is Pakistan's captain himself, Sarfaraz Ahmed. And of course, at that point in time, Pakistan were in a bit of a soup. Sarfaraz has been in a bit of a soup as well, as far as his batting is concerned as a captain. Once again, I mean, how would you describe that shot, Herschel?
Oh, it's indecision, you know, whether to play or leave it, and that is the nature of the wicket. You know, like I said, well, if you got in, you know, you got the ball in the right areas, and when there's so much seam movement and swing, you know, if you're in two minds when you're defending, you know, that's what happens. We saw a similar dismissal with Dean Elgar. You know, assist whether to play or leave it, and you would have seen enough of the wicket before you went into bat. It's about having a right game, you know, you have a right mindset, be clear of how you want to approach the innings before you go into bat. That should have been his first priority, and just caught in two minds yesterday.
And Basit, just bringing you in here, he just averaged around 25, 26 as a captain, and he's coming at the back of a home series loss too, and he's the only captain in the last 10 years who's, of course, Misbah was the other captain who's lost 2 series at home. So what must be going through his mind? A lot of pressure, and there's criticism as well.
Look, there's been a lot of talk about him leaving the Pakistan Test captaincy and just focusing on the white ball captaincy, and it's now come come to that stage that even Sarfaraz has admitted that if this series doesn't go well, he will think along those lines. So obviously the pressure is building up. Obviously he's also said that the fact that this test match cricket is the most difficult for him to captain in, because you have to sustain pressure for a longer time. It's not like T20, he's in his element. He changes up, everything works for him, clicks for him, and that's what he's geared to. Test match cricket, you need to really learn to be captain. And at the moment, the pressure is on him, team's not performing. The other aspect of that is that you say the average does go down, but you've got to look at when he was playing with Misbah and Yunus. He would come in at a situation where he could really express himself. There was not a lot of pressure on him, and the stage was set for a number 7 to really get on with the game. But now being a captain, he has to refrain from that as well. He can't play with that freedom as such, because he's got responsibility, and they're sometimes looking at him to rebuild an innings. So there are quite a few pressures that come onto Sarfaraz, and at the moment you feel that if this test match goes away, if for instance Pakistan go on and somehow lose this test match, it'll be a real struggle in the next two to actually lift the side up, considering the background or considering what he's gone through before the series.
Yeah, at the moment, really, it's a tricky situation for him as well. But there's support too that we've heard. Wasim Akram the other day in support of Sarfaraz Ahmed, but there's been criticism as well. Well, of course, he hopes that his batting comes good, and one of the personnel after Misbah Yunus is Azhar Ali. He got a start, but then got a snorter of a delivery. I mean, most of the batsmen would find difficult to negotiate with that kind of stuff. But one man that Pakistan will be hoping, looking for the future, and has been at the helm for a while now, is Babar Azam. Babar again, the counter-attack, Herschel, at one point in time, Pakistan about 100 odd for 8, and then he comes out and plays